The Oranis wedding shuttle slices through storm clouds above Verelia, silver, silent, and one secret away from disaster. Prince Kale Oranis studies the family ring, cold metal, heavy with debts only power can pay. Kale, whispering, 1 hour until I marry the woman who might be here to kill me. Serena, calm, clinical. Last chance to flee, princeling. The blockade's thinnest on the dark side. Kale, dry humor. And miss the vows? Imagine the disappointment. Stars of the Void. Episode 1, Gilded Poison. Computer, filtered. Docking sequence complete. Decontamination in 3, 2. Verelia receives guests like a coiled serpent. Beautiful, venomous, patient. Serena, quiet. Protocol. I exit first, you follow. Smile with your eyes, never offer your palms. Kale. Because? Serena. Because gloves have hidden teeth here. Gold and crimson banners ripple beyond the airlock. Courtiers bow, precise, predatory. Kale walks the aisle of arrival, flanked by statues of Verelian queens, smiling, stone, unmerciful. Master of ceremonies, oily warmth. Your Highness Oranis, Lady Serena. The queen bids swift welcome and swifter union. Kale. Her Majesty is generous. Every gaze weighs him, measures leverage per heartbeat. Serena, under breath, eyes up. 3 watchers left balcony, 2 with sleeve bulges, 1 with an appetite. Kale. You always count appetites? Serena. On Verelia, appetite is a weapon. The banquet hall is a trap disguised as a cathedral. Light pours through stained glass. Saints of diplomacy, martyrs of trust. Queen of Verelia, measured, melodic. Prince Kyle, Verelia honors your courage. Or is it your desperation? Kyle, both build empires, Majesty. Queen, good answer. We value synthesis. Sit. Kyle takes the chair offered like a drawn blade. Serena stands at his shoulder, shadow, shield, skepticism. Queen, the wine is local. It teaches humility. Serena, soft warning. No palms, no sips. Let them drink you first. Kale, to humility, Verelia's rarest export. Across the table, Justin Verel, cousin to the queen, knife smooth and hungry, smiles like a secret he plans to sell. Justin, silken taunt. Prince Kale, Oranis boasts engineers who bend gravity. Can they bend vows? Kale, even. Vows are gravity. They hold empires to their orbits. Justin, amused. Then may yours not decay, Serena, quiet for Kale. He probes for fracture lines. Smile. Offer nothing. Queen, cutting gently. Justin delights in riddles. Indulge him, and he will leave here sated. Kale, I prefer he leaves surprised. Servants float between tables, silent, gloved, eyes trained to ignore the obvious. 3 courses arrive, none for Kyle. Serena smells for citrus metal, the signature of Verelian poison. Queen, to Kale, lower. You came without half your fleet. That is a statement. Kale, I came to build something that outlives fleets. Queen, legacy, dangerous currency, Verelia trades in leverage. Kale, then let's bargain. My marriage pledge for safe passage through your corridors, political and otherwise. Queen, studying him, and if I desire more? Kale, measured, then you'll desire longer. The queen smiles, a solar eclipse. Shadows lengthen, a servant staggers, a goblet tilts, a clear drop clings to the rim like a decision. Serena, sharp whisper, left balcony, watcher with a throat scar. He blinked on the drop. Move. Kale, still. Signal? Serena, not to drink, to watch you not drink. Kale lifts the goblet, lets light plant a halo in the wine, does not sip. Kale, to Hall, mild, to Verelia's artisans, masters of reflection. The watcher's eye twitches, his hand relaxes near a sleeve seam. He expected failure. He will have to wait. Between courses, Kale slips to the balcony. Stars hang like verdicts. Verelia's moons, 2 coins, 1 counterfeit. Serena, joining. 3 routes out if this goes to knives. None clean. Kale. Clean is for coronations. This is a transaction. Serena, watching him. You're not just bargaining for passage. Kale. I'm bargaining for time. Serena. Time for what? Kale, after a beat. To choose what kind of king to be. The queen has rearranged the seating like a chessboard. Justin now sits at Kyle's 3 o'clock. Knives prefer oblique angles. Queen. The union requires a clause. Disputes adjudicated on Verelia, under Verelian law. Kale, pleasant. Tempting. Oranis prefers neutral stars. Justin, leaning in. And how will you enforce neutral? Kale. With witnesses. Queen. Then let the witness be our sky. Serena, to Kale faint. She offers spectacle, not fairness. Kale, matching volume. Spectacle can be survived. A dessert dome arrives, transparent sugar spun into a crown. Beneath, a dark confection gleams like oil. Serena, low, smell that. Bitter almond, copper. Don't touch. Justin, light. A Verelian specialty, night's embrace. Kale, clings to the palate. Justin, to memory. Serena's sleeve blooms with intent. She ghosts a strip across the icing rim. The reagent bruises from pale to warning blue. Serena, absolute whisper. Poison. Confirmed. Kyle does not flinch. He leans, studies the dessert like a general reads a battlefield. Kyle, to Queen Serene. Verelia tests courage with confections. May I reciprocate with a vow of glass? Queen, interested. Explain. Kale, I take nothing sweet unless you taste it first. You take nothing bitter unless I taste it first. A shift runs through the hall like a nerve spasm. The watcher on the balcony stills. Queen, after a beat. Accepted. She breaks a shard of the sugar crown with gloved fingers, places it on her tongue, waits, no reaction. Kale lifts a sliver of the dark crust, lets it rest on his tongue, holds, swallows. Serena, knife-thin whisper. Fool. He breathes. Eyes open, steady. Kale, light. Memory indeed. The reagent on Serena's strip darkens again, past blue to bruised violet. The poison wasn't in the dessert. Serena, realization. The dome. Vapor lined the inside, scentless after the lift, settling on anything soft enough to catch it. Kale, to Queen, respectful, pointed. Your Majesty, someone wanted the air itself to judge the guilty. Queen, ice calm. Guards. Serena, projecting. Throat scar. Left balcony. The hall breathes again. The Queen studies Kyle as if reviewing a ledger she cannot afford to misread. Queen. Verelia rewards those who see the trap and still sit at the table. Kyle. I sit for the future, not the feast. Queen, deciding. Then we shall test the future next, at dawn. The guests pour out in streams of silk and rumor. Justin lingers, a smile like a hidden blade. Justin, to Kyle, amiable poison. You performed well, Prince, but be careful. Verelia adores performers until the final act. Kale. I prefer rewrites. Justin, grin. Then don't miss dawn. Serena, as Justin leaves. He wanted you rattled and dead. He'll settle for dawn. Kale. I'll settle for the clause we want. Serena. The sky as witness. Kale. The sky, and every lens pointed at it. Night drapes the palace in star silk. 2 moons coin the balcony in dim silver. Kale leans on cold stone. Serena keeps her distance by habit, not distrust. Serena, soft. You risked tasting the bitter. Kale, quiet. I needed their eyes. Serena, and if you'd fallen? Kale, then I'd have taught them a lesson in grief, not strategy. Serena, after a beat. Dawn trial. We should rest. Kale. Rest after the rewrite. Verelia's dawn arrives blade bright. The Queen presides on a terrace pulpit. Below, citizens and cameras. Queen, formal. By Verelia's sky, we test the Oranis pledge. Kale, projecting. Let the test be mutual. A vow of glass, witnessed by your people and mine. Queen, intrigued. Name its teeth. Kale, if I break faith, Oranis forfeits passage. If Verelia breaks faith, your corridors open permanently to neutral law. Justin, aside to Queen, he's moved the battlefield into the light. Queen, to Kale. And the measure? Kale, truth administered in doses. Serena, quiet to Kyle. Define it. Kale, clear. 3 questions each. Asked in view of the sky. Answers must hold under scrutiny. Queen, do you seek Verelia for conquest? Kale, no. I seek Verelia to survive a war I cannot win alone. Queen, will you honor the lives of those who shelter under our law? Kale, I will honor law that honors life. Queen, pointed. Would you sacrifice Serena to keep your throne? Kale, long beat. I would sacrifice my throne to keep my soul. Serena guards both. Kale, will your justice hold when no one is watching? Queen, if it does not, it was never justice. Kale, do you want my hand or my leash? Queen, cool fire. I want your reflection to reveal my own strength. Kale, who ordered the vapor? The terrace tightens. Justin's smile loses a tooth. Queen, not I. Justin, fast, not I. Serena, cutting through. The dome vendor was yours, Justin. Justin, smooth again. And yours, on retainer. The Queen lifts a hand. Swift justice, not spectacle. Queen, investigate both chains. Open records. Today. Queen, formal. By the witness of the sky, Verelia accepts the vow of glass. Passage for Oranis. Conditional, visible, revocable upon breach. Kale. By the witness of the sky, Oranis accepts neutral adjudication. Public, recorded, and remembered. Serena. Low, satisfied. Lenses everywhere. Hard to poison light. Documents bloom on hollow slates. Signatures crawl like constellations. The crowd roars approval, fear, or both. Kyle stands alone a moment, the ring colder now than at dusk. Serena watches the palace eaves like they might peel back and speak. Serena, quiet. You moved the board. Kale, did we win the opening? Serena, we survived it. Above them, a shadow crosses the brighter moon. Something vast, not a cloud, not a ship Verelia would claim. The sky, now their witness, has also become their judge. end episode.